Hi, and out here again on New Year's Eve of 2016, just shooting off to get some last minute shooting done. We have another AK import. This is actually a current import. This is a Serbian Zastava NPAP-DF M70 sporter. And this is a semi-automatic version of their M70 AB1 military issue rifle. I really like these, and they're kind of a sleeper gun right now. But for the money, it's a factory-built Zastava, and that's pretty neat. But there's a lot of kind of misinformation or lack of info out here on some of these NPAPs, and we'll do an OPAP video. I was actually going to bring my OPAP out today, but it's at the gunsmith's having a little work done on it to make it a little more interesting. So I'll do a video on it soon. But starting at the muzzle, we have a removable AKM style slant compensator. It's on standard 14x1 left hand threads with little detent here. Standard AKM style front sight. Cleaning rod does come under the barrel. No bayonet lug because this is an import. We have the Zastava kind of heavier profile barrel, which is really something they kind of borrowed and took over from the AK-47, the original milled. It's mostly fatter under the handguards. Even up here it's a little bit thicker than a standard AKM. These are cold hammer forged. As with all Zastava 7.6239 rifles, it is not chrome lined. We have Zastava extended length handguards, which is kind of neat. Again, more like from the AK-47, they do not have the palm swell, but they are longer than standard AKM to give you more room with your hand and keep it off the barrel. We have a Zastava style sling swivel, yet again taken from the AK-47 because it's on the gas block. And that corresponds, of course, with the rear swivel here on the stock. We have a flat top cover, which is right, standard rear sight. We have a Yugo style, Serbian style receiver. You can tell by the rivet pattern up here. Now the NPAPs have a 1.0 millimeter receiver. It is a Serbian made Zastava receiver, but it's 1.0. It's the OPAPs that came in with the 1.5. That said, they did issue the M70 AB1 with this thinner 1.0 receiver, which is standard AKM thickness, as well as the M92 Crank and M92 PV semi-automatic pistols. These all have the standard 1.0 receiver, which is fine. It's plenty strong, plenty durable. We still get the heavier barrel, which is nice. It still has the retaining pin in the back to lock the dust cover if you need to fire grenades, because who doesn't? Just press it in here, and then when you want to release it, just like that. It's kind of neat. Makes disassembly a little faster and easier, and holds your latch on. We have a Zastava style polished bolt carrier group. These take standard AK-47 AKM magazines with the double stack magwell with dimples, which is nice. Has a Century Arms brand trigger group, which is not bad. It's a little heavier than a Tapco to my mind, but it's also more predictable. So all in all, I like it at least as well as a Tapco, maybe a little more. And of course, the major feature of the DF is that it has a true Serbian underfolding buttstock. This is made of steel that's riveted together. It is very stable. It has very little play in it. And this butt plate especially is extremely tight. I'm not even going to try to do it on camera. They wear in better, but when these stocks come in brand new, they are very tight, which is good. You can always loosen the stock up, but once they get loose, it's a lot more difficult to make them tighter. But yeah, this is the Zastava NPAP-DF M70 sporter, and it is a true Serbian built gun, a true import built gun. And right now they're still on the market for under $700, maybe right at $700, maybe a little more, just depending on when and where you buy them. They haven't gone up that much, and it's really a sleeper gun right now. And I've had them in stock in the store before, and I just decided to hang on to one because I'm a sucker for any AK import, and this looks to be a good one. We shot it, absolutely no failures, as you would expect with an AK. Perfectly good trigger, perfectly good accuracy, and really nothing to ding it. Right now, people are kind of wanting the fixed stocks. It seems like underfolders are an acquired taste, and I'll just say to this. When the Wasser underfolders were coming in, people were kind of not picking them up. But once the Wasser 1063 underfolder disappeared, now they're going for pretty good money. So if you're an AK collector, this might be something to look into. That's kind of why I ended up sticking one back. It's just I like the Zastava guns. I've got an OPAP, and I do like the lighter receiver. It makes this a little lighter, handier than the OPAP, because that is definitely one heavy AKM type gun. But yeah, I just thought we'd share. We have other videos on Serbian AKs, so if you haven't watched them, please check them out. And as always, if you have any comments, post them below. And of course, we always appreciate you tuning in. And we'll see you in 2017.